Okay, so welcome everyone. Welcome to the video. This is on the demonstration of the efficient DMS application, which is there as a powerhouse of the document management system for any CA firms. So, if you are still manually sending and receiving documents from the client, then this is a wake up call and a great product where you can actually save a lot of your time and automate the way to share the documents with the client. So, currently, we get the call from the client, we stop our work and we start searching for our the documents are scattered over WhatsApp, email and drives. There's no structured way, and we spend hours searching for a particular document. So what efficient DMS do for you? Let me be very quick on its features. Security and access control. Only you can control who can access what documents. Centralized document management. Every document will be at a one single place, that is your single server system, and a local laptop or local desktop. You need not have a VPS or something. Upload and download fully controlled by you and fully automated. It can be done without your intervention. Client can download the documents which you allow, and client can upload the documents into the folders which you allow. Backup and business continuity, you can integrate Google Drive for desktop into your local system to get a backup feature as well. So very quickly, privacy first architecture, data on local system, data does not travel to any third party server. Better control, you have the entire control on who can see what data. Confidentiality protection and secure document handling. So we use Telegram for as our communication platform, not WhatsApp, which means there is no meta approval, no template restriction, no per message cost. So there is no monthly cost attached to the efficient DMS system. It's one-time setup cost, whereas WhatsApp charges, APIs and email-based sharing are always unstructured. This is a small comparison table. You can have a look of, and data stays in your local laptop. That's the best part of it. Setup time less than 90 minutes. You can just register, get your access, install on a laptop, and you are ready to go live. So just a small demonstration of how the app looks. Okay, so these are the four tabs you can see in my screen. So this is the office automation suite which is there, which is the application which you will get. Through here you can control whether you can go online, offline. So this is the Telegram which is there, which through which your client will interact and get the documents. This is your local system, your local E drive, C drive, F drive, where you will keep the documents. And here I'm just trying to show you the structure in which you can keep your documents. Like suppose you can keep it client wise, and you can have each bifurcation like within which documents you can keep. Everything is controlled through your master file, and this master file will be there, which will have the client control, download control and upload control, which category and all. So let us see a demonstration. Client comes, client will search for your bot. It will be your firm name. You can give any name you want. It will reflect your firm's name. You'll send hi. So it will have, we have to first go live, because without that it won't send the data. So as you send go live, it will recognize. So I have to log out because I have already logged in due to testing purpose. I'll log out first. Okay, so let us start. It says hi, please identify yourself. We have to assign a client code, and everything is done automatically in this uh, suite. There's nothing manual client code creation or all. It can be done auto in an automated way. So now you'll see the code has come. So client will get code in his registered email ID, in which you maintain the client master. As you can see, client control is there, Amit ji is there, and the email ID is there. So email ID which you keep, this will be the email ID where the code will be sent. After that, welcome Amit ji, it's recognized by the name. And then what would you like to do? So let us try uploading file. You can see this is my local system. I'll try uploading files. So I'll do upload. It's asking for two category. This category is maintained by my control file. So I've done this two category for client number two. So he can upload in those two category only. I'll do to income tax. Now it will ask me send the files, whatever files we need. So let us send us any files. He can send one file or multiple file without any issue. As soon as it sends the file, you will see over in the local system something, a folder will get created. A folder will get created. Inside that, the client folder gets created, the income tax data and all the files get uploaded here. So this is the prime feature, that directly the files comes to your system. It accepts both any types of files or a PNG. Also, you can have a restriction of what are the allowed extensions like PDF, XLS, JPG. Whatever restrictions you want to block, you can block XML or zip files. That is entirely in your control of whom you want to give what access. So let us go back. I'll say done. Now let us try to download the files. So when you download the files, as you can see, the structure has already been maintained in Excel of what category we want him to show. So for Amit ji, we have this income tax accounting GST category. So the same is being shown over here. You can see the category, the structure is there for the client number 2. We'll say income tax. So income tax, as we'll see all these files which are there. So you'll say 2 number and you will get the file which is there. So you can even check here that within the 2 income tax, we have this client section files. Now it is possible that you want to have some control and you don't want to share certain documents. So in that case, again, that you can control at a document level. You can simply come to a control panel file, which is the same. In control panel, you can have income tax. And suppose I don't want to share one particular files, I can have accessibility as no. So when I do accessibility as no, then it will automatically not allow that particular file to be downloaded. I'll do no over here. Let's see, I've done no. So let's come to income tax. Sorry, income tax. So I'll do this as no. So as soon as I do no, next time client won't be able to download this client section summary. I can close this file and let's come over here. I'll see again. Let's start again. I'll download files. Let's do income tax. Now you can see automatically that file has been removed. So you need not change anything. You can control from one single file just by writing simple no. The client will not see that file. You can block entire structure. You can also block a particular client if you want. You can simply blacklist the client, or you can say temporarily block the client, and you can do that. So in this way, as you can see, it's a one way, one stop solution for all your needs, and the data will always stay in your system and the data can be controlled from a central place. Thank you.